Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video of Boss Game TCG. This is actually a sister channel to Team Vikavolt. If you are familiar with that channel, then you are one of the veterans, but if you're not, it's okay, because if you do enjoy this video that we're about to get into, with me showing off some surprise cards from my collection, you can be one of the very first subscribers and likers and commenters of Boss Game TCG. Moving things in a little bit of a different direction with this channel, and so I just wanted to start fresh. That's the reason for the secondary channel. It's the short reason anyway. And you want to see some cards, so let's see some cards from a very long and storied history of mine in the Pokemon TCG. I've been playing it on and off again competitively for 14 years. I have a very big collection of cards, and I thought it would be fun to kind of just share it with you, the viewer. If you like that kind of idea of a video, let me know in the comments down below. Regardless, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you stick around to see what all else Boss Game TCG has to offer. So thank you for being here, and let's get into it. Alright, so I mentioned in the intro there that I do have a bit of a storied relationship with the Pokemon TCG, which I love just so much. I mean, look at this mat. How can you look at this mat and say, wow, that man does not love Pokemon cards? And so I thought a really cool idea for this sort of series of videos where I share some of my collection with you, the wonderful Boss Game TCG viewers, would be to kind of put a little bit of my own personal backstory, or fill in some of the backstory behind some of these cards. Kind of tell stories through the Pokemon TCG, which I think is just something really cool about the Pokemon TCG. Every card has a story with it, even the bulk stuff. So for starters, we're going to go ahead and start with none other than this right here. Look at that thing. This Psychic type Typhlosion. Look at that. Sorry about the glare there. But I actually don't even know what set this is exactly from, like Delta something or other. I do know that the history of the set was, all about giving different typings to different types of Pokemon. If I can get this to maybe focus up a little bit for you guys today. So this card is pretty beat up, if you're able to tell at all from the glariness. Again, my apologies. Pretty beat up there. This card I got actually from I believe it was from a student that I used to teach a while ago. I was a teacher for 6 years, middle school social studies. So if any of you guys are here, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, teachers have cool hobbies. If you think Pokemon cards are cool, which if you're here, you probably do. But yeah, I just thought this was a really cool Typhlosion. Definitely it was definitely my starter when I first played the silver version when it came out when I was a kid, and seeing it in a Psychic type holofoil is just something that's like super duper cool, right? And not only that, but it's a keepsake from my students from back in the day, so it's a bit of a totem from that era of my life, before the present day. So that's pretty cool, I think, and I hope you think it's pretty cool too. And we're gonna move into the next card here. So my understanding with this next card, which is going to be a huge, cool banger, I promise you, is that it's actually worth quite a bit of money. I've taken pretty good care of it over the years, as I did. I don't think I pulled it. I think this came from my brother. Hey, how you doing, brother? If you're watching the new channel. I think in terms of the centering and stuff and the color and everything, it looks pretty good. The edges are not that bad either. But this card is actually a copy of Shining Rayquaza. If you look this puppy up right here, I believe it's going for a good amount of money. Could be wrong about that. Let me know down in the comments below. But it is so shiny. Shining Rayquaza does not disappoint. The name is incredibly fitting. Of course, it is like the shiny version of Rayquaza. I say Rayquaza instead of Rayquaza. Just going to throw that in there as well. And this came, I believe, what was it, from Dragons Exalted? Was it Dragons Exalted? It might be Dragons Exalted. I should have probably looked up the set name before, showing it off. But But yeah, it is such a cool card, and didn't really see a lot of play. This copy obviously has not seen a lot of play at all, but it's just such a cool card. Like that's really all it has going for it, is that it's really cool, and it's Rayquaza, and it's the alternate colorway, and it's from what I understand, pretty expensive and pretty hard to find, especially these days. And so feast your eyes on the shining Rayquaza. Do you have one of these in your collection? And if you do, tell me down in the comments below. That would be cool to kind of bond with you over shining Rayquazas. Now, the next card right here, before I flip it over and do a little bit of a reveal, is actually pretty. It has a little more sentimental value to me, or a lot more sentimental value to it. This actually came from my best friend in elementary school, and the card is. I'll just go ahead and show you now. Is the promo Entei from Pokemon the movie 3? I think it was the third movie. If you went to the movie theater, remember those things? Movie theaters? If you went to the movie theater to go see the movie, you would get your ticket, and you would also be given, while supplies lasts, a promo card, and you didn't quite know what it would be. This one was going to be an Entei, and look at that holofoil pattern. It is just amazing. Yes, this is a real card, but I remember I wanted so badly to go see the movie, and I really wanted the promo card that came with the movie as well. And I didn't get to see it. I never went to the movie theaters to go see Pokemon the third movie. But my friend Preston, if you found me on the internet somehow, Preston, my friend, thank you for this card. I still have it, buddy. I still have it. And I took good care of it. It's been like 20 something years, man, and I'm still taking care of this card. He gave it to me. He just walked into the classroom kind of towards the end of the day at school one day, and he said, "Here you go, I got this for you." And I opened up the little pack, and it was Entei. And I said, "What? No way. Where did you get this?" And he said, "Oh, I went to go see the movie like a bunch of times. I have like 5 of these or like 6 of these. You can have one, since I know you wanted to go see the movie so bad, but you didn't see it." And I was just like so grateful. And obviously, grateful enough to take care of it for like 20 something years. So Preston, if you're out there, man, it's right here. This is the card from when we were kids. And I don't know. It's just, it's a really special card in my very vast collection. And then this last card that I have to share with all of you today, it needs no introduction. It makes sense to follow the last card that I just showed. It is none other than the ancient Mew card, and this thing is so crisp, it's like you would have sworn it just came out of the pack. It is really crisp. It is probably the most, if not one of the most unique and standout Pokemon cards ever designed, ever made, ever distributed. And of course it did come out with Pokemon movie. I think it might have been the second Pokemon movie 2000. I think this was the promo card for that. Once again, you went to the movie theater, you bought your ticket, you got a little promo card pack, and this was the card in the pack. This card made a feature at the very end of the movie, actually. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You had to like decipher what it said. It came with like a code or whatever. Basically, it says Mew right here. It says Mew. It says it has like 40 HP. It's a psychic type. For 2 psychic energy, it's like psychic or something, and it does 20 or 40 damage. I think it's 40 damage. And it has a weakness to psychic type Pokemon. It has a retreat cost of 2. And I can't remember what this part says. Let me know if you know down in the comments below. But yeah, this is just another one of those really cool childhood memory cards. It's kind of the theme for today's episode in showing you guys these cards in my collection. And yeah, so this is where we're going to end the video here on the Ancient Mew. I'll just kind of like set it right there near Jirachi, or on Jirachi's hat or face or whatever. And that's it. That's it. The very first video of Boss Game TCG. If you like these videos where I kind of just surprised you with some selected cards from my collection, and give you kind of the backstory behind those cards. If you like that idea, if you like those types of videos, then let me know down in the comments below. And again, be one of the very first subscribers to Boss Game TCG. Blah 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 blah. Like this video, subscribe, comment down below because I want to talk to you. I want to know who you are. I want to get to know you, and I want to know what cards do you have in your collection that mean a lot to you. Let me know like at least one of them down in the comments below. I look forward to reading them because I will read them and respond to them and do all those really cool things. And I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this video. If you made it to the end, that's really cool of you. Please sub, please like, please spread the word about Boss Game TCG, based in the Houston area here in Texas. And yeah, that's all I got for you in this video. Look forward to regular uploads on this channel of varied types. You never know what you're going to get at Boss Game TCG. Whoa. Anyway, I'll leave you all hyped up, and I'll see you all very, very soon in the next upload. Bye-bye.